What is up, guys? Finally, I got time to open this, and I got this. I'm gonna be honest, probably like a week and a half. It wasn't Friday, I think. I lose track, but I finally got a chance to get this video on my iPad. You can see I got this from Barnes and Nobles, a Pokécology book. I don't know if you guys were aware about that. It was first came out in Japan, I think. Yeah, it was in Japan at first. Let me open this real quick. But yeah, there was a few delays on this book. I know Japan was the first one to get it. I know this came out last year in the summer in Japan. I don't know about other countries, but here in America, it's funny because I pre-ordered this last year in December, and I got a good deal. They had some discount going on at Barnes and Nobles, and it said I was supposed to get this in April, but then I got the email from Barnes and Nobles. There was a delay. You can see right here. Wow, this is pretty cool. I like the texture here. Yeah, I got an email in mid-March saying there's gonna be a delay on your book, on your item. It won't be here till like the summer. I think it said June. And I think June came by and I still didn't get it till August. So it's funny, huh? So you see, wow, Barnes & Noble did a pretty good job on boxing this. I give them credit. They never disappoint. Highly recommend Barnes & Nobles. Here, I'll put another cardboard for protection. But I know who does this. Amazon? I think I've seen Amazon do this too. So check, that's cool. The back side. This is the first thing that caught my attention here in the back. Come on, camera. It's already failing me. It says, take your first look into the lives of the Pokemon. So basically, it's supposed to guide you through all their Pokemons here. I would have expected a little bit bigger, the book. But it's not. It does have a lot of pages, don't get me wrong, and it's heavy. How much does it say here? I got a pretty good deal. This is before the holidays when I ordered this, literally. If my camera, there you go. It says 15, but to be honest, I think it was like the last week of December. Barnes & Nobles had a deal, and I got it literally for like $9. I think it was a pre-order, you get a good deal. It's worth it, to be honest. So it came down to almost $9, so it wasn't bad. You can see right away the Pokemon Company, their logo here. That's pretty cool. But yeah, 2 delays on this. One in one in March and then one in April, I remember, or May. I remember getting those emails from Barnes and Nobles. You see the art. This is so cool. Look at the art. You have the Pikachu's here fighting. Usually all your first generation Pokemons right here. And then you got Piplup. And then you got Black and White over here. Then you got a lot of going on the bottom here. That's pretty cool. And then the side. I already showed you guys the side. I like this. What does it have? You see that? There's Pikachu's tail. They have Pokemons there. That's pretty cool. Alright, enough of the art here. I like the art here. It shows you right there, the Pokécology. Let me turn the page. The first page here, oh wow. Very glossy too, so that's pretty, it's not the cheap quality. This is a good quality. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. It just tells you everything here. That's cool, the art. And I saw everybody was posting about this. I mean, usually everybody was amazed at the art here. Oh, check this out. Some of many, right here, sorry about that. Some of the many professors who research Pokemon. I grew up with Professor Oak, first generation here. I'm a 90s kid. But check that out. Let me put my book down. There you go. I almost lost balance there. It goes all the way to this generation. Oh, Violet. I remember these two professors, the game. Sorry about that, guys. Camera is still acting up. I don't know because I have it on I don't think it's on 4K on this iPad. Let's see, can I zoom into my finger here? No, wow. It's acting up, sorry guys. It says Pokédex. I'm already stuttering here. Can tell us a lot about Pokemon. Sure does. Even tells you everything here. Details. It says over 7,500 pieces of data can be found. Wow. That's just the first page. I'm already seeing. Oh man, I'm gonna have a long night reading this. Oh wow, on the back. Check this out. The Pokemon in this book. So it literally has. Let me zoom in like this. There you go. I know my lighting here is just the worst of the worst. Let me see. There you go. Wow, that's a lot of Pokemon. Even tells you right here by the alphabets here on the side. That's a lot of Pokemons. So I'm gonna be busy all night reading this guy here. Check that out. I'm gonna go through it pretty quick. Cause imagine going through this page by page here. So you can find this on your local Barnes and Nobles. I saw it. It was at the kids section. I noticed it was not at the manga section. And I saw them there. I was like, why are they? Well, I guess they just put them there. And then I'm pretty sure they already have it on Amazon. Well, the only bookstores we have here is Barnes and Nobles. I know other cities have different ones. Pretty cool, man. Check that out. This is what I saw. I just couldn't find Pokemon, Pokécology research worksheet. Oh, the worksheet. Oh. Wow. That's something new. Check that out. That is crazy. I didn't know that. Wow. Look at that. Oh, and it starts off right here. That's crazy. Is it worth it? Well, I have to go through the book, but I'm already amazed just by the art here. Oh, just by the art going through the pages. They did a pretty good job, the art here on Pokemon. But that's pretty cool. I like this. I like the book. It tells you everything here. Sharing resources. It goes through everything. Wow. Pretty cool. So, in my opinion, I think it's worth it. Well, the price that I got. I know if you go right now, you're probably going to have to spend like $15. But, yeah. I like this book. It's heavy. The quality's great. The colors are very colorful. I like that on this. So I'm gonna be here all night going through this. Even though I go to work early tomorrow, I'll be going through this. I just need to get a bookmark to mark where I left off. But yeah, if I was you guys, if you're a big Pokemon fan, yeah, it's worth it having it on your bookshelves, on your collection. And I did promise myself to get more Pokemon books. So far, I haven't gotten mangas yet, but yeah, in my opinion, it's worth it. So yeah, check out your local Barnes and Nobles or bookstore. But other than that, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks.